So, my response has always been to people of this ilk, I say, the way that you measure a source is by the yardstick. And people look at me and say, the yardstick? What are you talking about? Are you talking about a 36-inch wooden yardstick? I said, no. If you want to measure people's sources for their information, you must use the yardstick. Well, at that point, they're completely confounded, and I say, and this is the yardstick. And the Bible says that Babylon the Great rules the world today. They control the kings of the earth. They control the wealthy, as we talked about in Sabbath school this morning. And I said, it behooves us, therefore, to go back and find books that back up and say what the ultimate measuring stick says. Does that make sense? So if somebody comes along, like most history books do today, if you were to ask somebody, well, who was the catalyst for World War II? Somebody would either say Adolf Hitler, Benito Mussolini, or Francisco Franco, wouldn't they? They would say those were the men responsible for World War II. And I would look at that and I'd say, any book that declares that, it's not worth reading. Because they didn't start World War II. All of those men were puppets of Rome.